mainland. There are so many places to adventure around. Dave Norona is here, who's a professional adventurer. Hi.
Hi, great to be here.
I'm so glad you are, because everybody's getting outside. It's perfect weather for it, and we will have perfect weather for it, like right through until probably November, and then you just put your snowshoes on and keep going.
Exactly.
One of the newest places for us to be able to go is this place.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the new gondola.
The Sea to Sky Gondola, yeah, it's great. Great for Squamish, but also great for us locals here in North Vancouver and Vancouver. A beautiful, beautiful resort up there. As far as getting up on the gondola, the views are spectacular, and they've done such a fabulous job with trails from beginner right up to expert, and you can, use that to access the backcountry, both in the summer, which people are doing every day. It's the parking lot's busy, but right in through the winter as well. There'll be lots of snowshoeing and skiing and all that sort of stuff.
And preparation is very different, but there are similarities whether you are a beginner or an expert adventurer. Let's go through some of the must-haves, the essentials, if you're getting out and hiking anywhere, what you need to know.
Right. I mean, we brought in today some shoes. I mean, for me, hiking is always about either wearing like a lightweight runner or a little bit of a stiffer shoe. Okay. Of course, if you're going to be doing a multi-day, then you're looking at a beefier shoe and more gear. But those people have been out a few times, so they know what to get. But if you're new to hiking, first as I talk about comfort, a shoe's got to be comfortable.
Don't break in your shoes on your hike.
No. Use them, wear them around the house or the garden or just out for a little stroll, and then you can take them off into the mountains and start off with easy trails. We also brought in a couple of backpacks here, and this is something that you'd use on the grouse grind, just a quick morning hike or anywhere. It's only 11 liters, so you can put your essentials
water,
in.
yes.
And it's got hydration right in it. Whoops, sorry. It's in, and it's really cool. This one's got a magnet, so it actually clips right back on, so it's really, really cool. And then, of course, we want to always talk about safety. People always think, I'm just heading out the door, the North Shore Mountains are right there, or I'm heading up to Whistler.
I'll just take my cell phone.
Exactly.
No.
And we really want people to carry the 10 essentials, of which those are a first aid kit, which is just a small thing with Band-Aids and things that you may need, a lighter in case you have to stay out overnight. You want to be able to start a fire. That's
constantly in Survivor. That's the big deal.
Totally.
Who gets fire first?
Yeah.
So a lighter.
A knife.
A knife.
It doesn't have to be this big, but I always like to carry a big knife. And then a compass. You want to know where you're going, and a map, or letting people know where you're going for the day is really important.
Again, don't count on your cell phone for that compass, because your battery dies and you got nothing.
Exactly. Extra food in the form of a power bar or snacks or jubes, or kind of my favorite. Something Thor might even want is this is Body Glide. So this is actually, you can apply it to your heels or other sensitive areas, and it prevents chafing or blisters. Oh. So, while he's staying at home, sitting on the couch, he might use this
put a little bit there where it's appropriate when you're just sitting around all the time.
Right, and a whistle that's on your pack. This is one of the coolest devices, and this is called the InReach, and it's a two-way satellite communicator. So if we were out hiking and you came upon emergency or you fell down, this button, SOS button, is your direct link to search and rescue. Wow. So they know where you are, and they can actually start emailing and texting back and forth to
ballpark cost for these?
These are about $2.99 in stores, and they're about $14 a month for the service. Yeah.
So if you're going to go out on a regular basis, that's key.
Yeah.
Of course, and then you got to be spotted.
A light, and then we talk a little bit about extra gear. Now this is, you don't have to take it all, but what I take in my pack, it sits in the bottom, is a jacket like this, because I wear a nice tech top that's breathable. But if I have to stay overnight, this is it's not going to be comfortable, but this is what's going to keep me alive.
Yes.
And starting a small fire and sitting in my jacket and waiting for help, that I called on my InReach. So it's not that you have to carry a ton of stuff, but you always have to think that what happens if I come upon an emergency. My hike goes from being 3 hours to 8 hours or 10 hours or overnight, and then if you have these, you can help someone else or someone in your party, or personal safety as well. Great
advice from a man who knows. Dave Norona, thank you for being here. If you're heading out, don't forget the essentials, and please, I see so many people running around without even water.
Yeah.
You've got to make sure you stay hydrated, especially in this hot weather. There's how you find Dave on Twitter, and you can connect with him. Thank you for this.